Hey there, Jameson. Hope you're having a great day today. Here's your video lesson. Let's see here. Two things I want to talk about. I'll talk about those two things, and if you have questions at the end, have your mom or dad shoot me for a message. I'm more than happy to answer. Let's get to it. So I'm going to go over the next song, the first two parts of the next song that we're going to do. Damn That River by Alice in Chains. This one is in drop C sharp tuning. I'll talk more about that next time, but I'm just going to get into regular drop D tuning right now. So I think you already have a drop D guitar on your wall, so it means just turn that 6th string down to a D. Everything else is a standard, but I'll talk, like I said, I'll talk about drop C sharp next time, make it a little bit heavier. And I'll go over riff 1 and then riff 2 for this week. So the first thing is the main riff. We have, I'll play through it and I'll break it down for you. So we have, so that's the first riff right there. If I put a little distortion on, it'll sound like this. There we go. Ready? Right? So what I'm doing there is I'm doing bars, little mini bars, with my first, second, and then third fingers to make that happen. So you see me laying that flat across there. So first, I broke it, the main riff, or the first riff, into 4 segments. First segment is this: 3, 4, 5, 0. So like I said, I'm barring with those the first flange of the fret in hand. Next riff, I'm going to take that same thing and move it up here to the 5th fret. So I just do a walk up 5, 6, 7, 6, 5. Go down to 3 with my pointer finger and hit open. So 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 3, 0. And then it comes back and does the same thing again. 3, 4, 5, 0. Back and does almost the same exact thing as he did before. 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 3. So he doesn't do that 0. So it's kind of like, you can think of it as like, if I had to give him like letter names to classify them, I give this A because it's the same. These two would be A because they're the same thing, and I would call this B, and this is C over here because that's the form of it. So A, B, A, C, and a lot of riffs are written with that A, B, A, C formula. Everything from, progressive metal to grunge music. They'll take a riff, do a different kind of variation on the riff, bring that riff back again, and then do a another variation on that same riff. So this is a very common formula right here. Definitely worth knowing. There's other things happening theoretically in here too, but we can talk more about that if you're interested in that sort of thing. Right? And then what he does before they get into the verse, they'll palm mute that. So they'll do. Alright, they'll do that. So that's the first riff. And then we get into the second riff, where I'll go clean tune so you can hear everything nice and clear. So we have this. We have a power chord here on the 4th string, 3rd fret. He's going to slide 3, 4, 3. Like I said, this is on the 4th string, so it's not a power chord 6, 5, but 4. Just one more time. Slowly. 3, 4, 3. So he slides it up and down. And then 3, 5, 3, 5, and it flattens out and catches the 5 with the ring finger. And then on the recording, I think he bends that a little bit there too. And then the second part of the riff. So we have this first. And then ends it. In this case right here, the riff is kind of following an A-B formula. And then with the distortion on, is to it for that part of the song at least. As far as riffs go, I think there's a couple other riffs. Yeah, there's a couple other riffs in here. Not too many pieces to this song. There's a guitar solo in there, so maybe we can look at the guitar solo a little bit, or maybe we can learn some Alice in Chains guitar licks. So, awesome, work on that for me. Like I said, if you have questions, have your mom or dad shoot me a message. If not, I'll catch you next week. Take care, man.